Reporting live from Hyper Clubhouse in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson. Well, Eddie Griffin is covering many topics in the latest episode of NNN, including the TikTok ban, Trump taking office, and the new laws he may be implementing in his second term. Now, during the episode, Griffin would speak and share information on Donald Trump tweeting out a new child support law.
Trump just tweeted, if you put your baby father on child support, right? You can't claim income tax.
You can't claim income tax.
He only can.
Only he can.
Now, soon after the news, Griffin would share the video on his own platform, agreeing while adding a suggestion of his own, which includes mandatory blood testing upon the birth of a child. His reasoning would be shows like Maury, where too many men have found out they aren't the fathers of the child they've been raising.
At birth, the blood test must be given. Why? Because 99% of the time on every motherfucking talk show, he is not the father.
The original video gained a lot of traction on social media, and Eddie Griffin's amplification of the supposed law helped further push the narrative. The original video stated Trump tweeted this new law. However, there is no evidence on X or his own Truth Social suggesting that Trump will put a new child support law into place. There is no evidence of Trump saying this, most likely categorizing this new child support law as misinformation. Of course, the video does not cite any sources, provide links, pictures, or evidence to support the claim. Now, child support can currently be defined as court-ordered payments, typically made by a non-custodial divorced parent to the custodial parent to support one's child or children. The payment is meant to take care of a child's basic needs like living expenses, food, clothing, healthcare, and education. Now, typically parents are able to claim children under 17 as their dependents at the end of the year for a tax break. However, for divorced or separated parents, the rules differ. According to the IRS, child support payments are not tax deductible by the payer, and they are not taxable income to the recipient. Paying child support does not necessarily entitle you to the dependency exemption. Despite this, non-custodial parents that pay child support can claim their child if they meet certain requirements for the IRS. Once again, the exact source of President Trump changing child support laws cannot be found. However, it's possible child tax credit may expand during the second Trump term. According to Newsweek, the child tax credit is set to decrease if Trump does not extend the deadline of the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act legislation, or TJCA, which is set to expire in 2026. Newsweek states the child tax credit is the tax benefit given to people with children under 17 and is currently set at $2,000 for each qualifying child. The current cap for benefits is $200,000 for single filers and $400,000 for joint filers. If the TJCA expires, the benefits will return to only serving single filers earning up to $75,000 or joint filers earning up to $110,000. Under Trump's tax plan, the child tax credit is currently $2,000 for each qualifying child. It rose during the pandemic to $3,600, but is set to fall back to $1,000 unless the TJCA is renewed. The House and Senate are both Republican controlled until at least the midterm elections in 2026, so it is likely that a favorable Trump policy will be passed through the chambers. So what do you guys think about the misinformation surrounding Donald Trump's new child support laws? Let us know in the comments below. And stay up to date with the latest news and comedy by subscribing right here to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell and select all so you can receive notifications to all of our content and not just some. Check out Hypers Club for all your cool and original merchandise and content. And for our YouTube viewers, if you like this story, send us a super thanks by hitting the button below, and you can tip us what you want to show your support. Reporting live from Hyper Clubhouse in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson.